Anything that can happen will happen. That's Murphy's Law. My take on that is, how can I make it happen? I'm sharing with you in this video my lessons of what it takes to make a goal happen. So number one, the goals we set out to achieve are guided by two factors. The first thing is the time frame. What specific time frame can we put on that to make sure we're striving for this goal? In the near future doesn't work. In the next 2 to 5 years doesn't work. The second thing is, what is the specific goal? Not to increase my funds. For example, I want to teach my girlfriend to drive and pass her test in the next 3 months. By the end of March 2025, she should be ready to take her test. I've set out a clear goal to pass her driving test. I've set out a time frame, 3 months. If I break that down, the first one is dedication. You're dedicated to this goal. That's what you require in setting that specific goal. The second one is reflection. Reflection on what you've done after that 2-hour session of driving, reviewing where your mistakes are, improving it in the next 2 hours. Reflection. I'm going to call it reflection. And then the last one, the result of what you've just done, is growth. So you've worked on your physical growth in terms of the skill that you've actually developed. You've built your resilience up to deal with failures over and over again. You have a greater understanding of what that takes. Call it Dr. G. Dedication, reflection and reviewing, and growth. Dr. G. Remember that. Number two, understanding what is the goal. What specific goal have you set out to do? Is it a goal you set out, or is it somebody set out that goal on your behalf? So a true goal, or what I call an honest goal, is a goal that I've created myself. It's not an expectation my friends or my family have even put onto me. It's something that I chose to do, and knowing what a true goal is the difficult question. So my definition, my guide for what is a true goal. Think of a past experience, a goal that you've set yourself to do, and you didn't complete that goal. Was that really a goal you wanted to achieve? Was that something that was put onto you by expectation? Was it a societal expectation to be good at something? Think about how you felt towards that goal with your hindsight that you have now. Do you feel that way towards any goals currently? Do you feel like you may not have that traction or motivation that you did at the very beginning? That probably means it's not a true goal for you. So finding out something that aligns with your values. Is it pursuit of honesty? Is it pursuit of physical health? And direct your goal in that direction. 3, is it realistic? Is this goal that you're doing a realistic pursuit? I want to make 100k by the end of the year, but I've only got a part-time job and I don't really have any idea what I want to do. That's not really a realistic goal. It's not something that's feasible for you with the ability you have. Because as soon as you say that, do you have any belief that you're going to do that? No, you don't. Because you don't have the capacity to even start that. How do I make 100k in a year? It's so far-fetched. You just give up straight away. What about, I want to make £1,000 this month? That seems a bit more realistic. Seems something maybe I can do. If I push myself a little bit harder at work, if I work a few more hours this month, I reckon I could make an extra £1,000. That's doable. If there's still doubts in your mind, if you've still got things that are going on in your head that's saying, I'm not sure, I've got this resistance, I don't know if I can actually do that, that means that you don't believe in your ability to do your goal, to succeed. So there's 2 options. Decide, I want to tackle that belief, that doubt I have from saying that out loud. If you say that goal out loud, it's a great indicator of whether I can actually do that. Whereas if you just bury that thought that you can or can't do, it doesn't really help. Eventually it will come back to bite you. So by addressing that, when you say your goal out loud, either writing it down, having this internal dialogue on paper, or going to a coach, a therapist, or somebody who does EFT and breaking that belief down, reinforcing it with a positive belief, that's one option you can do. The second option is to make your goals smaller. Break it down into chunk sizes that you can achieve. And by doing that, you are going to ultimately achieve the goal. In 3 months, I'm going to be earning £1,000 a month. Number 4, after building up your resilience meter on how to deal with goals, how to set proper goals, understanding priorities, knowing what that actually means is essential for you to actually achieve your goals in today's world. Priorities is already a distorted definition from our society today. Priorities doesn't make sense to me. So a priority to me is one thing that you value above all else in importance. It ranks number 1. it is ultimately the only thing you're focusing on at this point in time. Everything else comes second or third. You're very clear on that. So setting a priority involves being able to say no. We're very much yes men in today's world, and to be able to say no is like a superpower. For example, I want to focus on this book, reading this book for the next 90 minutes because it's going to grow me. Somebody comes knocking on my bedroom door asking if I need anything. Sorry, can you come back to me in 90 minutes? I'm working right now. Okay. Yes, it's difficult to say it in that first time, but it gets easier. It's like exercising at the gym. Exercising your ability to say no is really important in making things a priority. So pick your priority, set your time frame, even if it's 90 minutes, even if it's 10. You might not be able to focus for 90 minutes straight. So start off with what you know you can do. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys.